Hello my lovely friends. So today on this absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, sunny, warm day, I've come to St Mary's Church in Cotesbach. Is that right? Cotesbach to an investigation of this church here. Now obviously last time I went to do an investigation here, unfortunately there was a funeral, so I couldn't actually get in, but as always I've got my K2 with me, and we can't actually go into the church, but we can actually go into the little alcove bit. So but what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to have a walk around of the place and let you see it and go on from there. So I'm going to spin you around and you can have a check of the place. Now obviously we're going round the back. There are some real old headstones here. Look at all of these. I mean, look at that one just there. That's gorgeous, as always. And it's not a very big church or cemetery. Creepy shed, but that's nothing really. That's a pigeon just scared the willies up me, jumping out the tree. But as you can see, it's nothing really special. It's not a big massive church. But obviously you can see the headstones under the tree. So I'm going to call out first and see if there's any spirits here, and then I'm going to put the K2 somewhere, I don't know where yet, but we're going to call out anyway and see if there's any spirits that would like to communicate. So here goes. Are there any spirits here that can hear my voice? My name's Jo, and I would like to communicate with you. I mean you no harm or disrespect whatsoever. I am here just to make communication with you. Probably no one's done this before, and it's probably going to be new to you that someone's going to try and speak with you, but obviously I would like to, and I would like to get to know you. Look at that house, look at that. That has got something to do with the church. I think it was an old Victorian workhouse, or it was something to do with the Victorian era. It's some sort of house anyway, whether it was a manor house or what, but from what I can gather and what I've researched, it's an old workhouse, and I bet there's some real spooky stuff going on inside that house, because obviously no, workhouses were quite horrible in the Victorian era, because obviously if you didn't have anywhere to sleep or anywhere to have a meal, you know, you had to work for your upkeep, so that's why it's called a workhouse. So here we are at the church. Now obviously I'm gonna open the gate, so just bear with me. So I've got the gate now. Obviously last time I was here there was obviously a funeral, so as always I'm going to try the door, and it is locked. So what I'm going to do is, let me take my glasses off because the sun's not so bright now. So I've got the K2, I'm going to switch it on, so I've switched it on. Now I'm going to play down by the door here, just there, and it's a bit grubby I know, but I'm going to sit on the floor, and I'm just going to call out and see if there's any spirits here that would like to communicate with me. Straight away it's going off. Hello spirit. Hello, my name is Joe. Would you be so kind to communicate with me? Could you make that device light up? Thank you. Am I okay being here speaking with you? I'd like to communicate with you if that's okay. Do you think you can make those lights go off for me? I was here a few weeks ago, but obviously I couldn't speak with you because there was a funeral going on. Were you the spirit? Do you remember me from last time? Do you remember me, spirit? Can you make that device light up for me? Would you like me to communicate with you, spirit? If you would, could you make those lights up for me? Please. Are you a spirit of the church? Are you a spirit that haunts this cemetery and church? Are you someone who used to work at the church? Is it someone that used to work in the house opposite? Can I ask a question, please, spirit? Was that a workhouse across the road from the church? If that was a workhouse, could you make those lights go off for me? Please, I come with respect for you. I'm not here to upset you or to harm you. I just want to communicate with you, that's all. Spirit, if that was a workhouse across the road and you were a part of that workhouse, could you make my device light up? Please, spirit, use my energy. If you were someone from the workhouse across the road, can you make that device light up for me? It won't cause you any harm. It just lights up. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. So you worked in the workhouse. Were you a member of staff at the workhouse, or were you someone that was working in the workhouse? Please, spirit, come forward. I can feel you. I know you're here. I know you're here, spirit. Did you used to work in the workhouse? Is that how you got your living? Or were you a member of staff in the workhouse? Were you the master of the house? Or were you a servant? Were you a bone crusher? Were you someone who worked in the workhouse? Thank you. See, you can come forward and speak with me. It's absolutely fine. That's my husband that's here, Richard. You're making those lights go off. It's okay. He won't harm you. Spirit, if you're a member of the workhouse across the road, or you had some sort of dealings with that house, could you make my device light up, please? Thank you. Did you enjoy working there? You did? K2's going mad. Was that a workhouse?
I'm not 100% sure about that.
Please, spirit, could you just confirm, is that a workhouse that's across the road? It is. I bet it wasn't very nice, was it? Did they treat you well? Or did they treat you horribly? Did they make you do things you didn't want to do? Did they make you work all those hours for a bit of bread or an onion? And if you did well, you had a full meal? Did you have to make your own bed? Okay, so the K2's going off a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, K2's still going now. What I'm going to do is, look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go Spirit Talker and we'll see what comes up, because obviously there is something here because I can feel it. So I don't know, like I said, that was the workhouse across the road, or whether it was some sort of just manor house or something. But it looks more like a workhouse. So yeah, we're gonna go Spirit Talker and we'll see what comes through. So let's go. So I know I was just gonna go Spirit Talker, but the K2 to go off a little bit more now. Spirit, I apologise, it was actually a manor house. Did you work in the manor house? Am I speaking to the gentleman of the house? Or am I just speaking to somebody who worked in the manor house? Am I speaking to a servant, please? Or am I speaking to the lady of the house? Am I speaking to the lady of the house? Could you make that light up if you were the lady? Were you the lady of the manor? In the stable yard? Are you a stable boy or girl? Did you have something to do with the stables and the manor house? Were you the chef of the manor house? Did you work in the kitchen? That just flashed then, didn't it? Did you work in the kitchen? Were you a member of staff from the manor house? That's obviously the church bells. Yeah, so I'm going to go Spirit Talker again. Well, not again, but I'm going to put Spirit Talker on and see what goes on. But from what I can gather and what I've just researched quickly, is that it's actually a manor house and not a workhouse. So I stand corrected there, so I apologise for that. And obviously, I don't know whether I've come into communication with the gentleman of the lady of the house, or the man of the house, or the stable people, whatever they were called, I don't know. Please forgive me, spirits, because I don't know what you were called, where you were called stable boys or girls, or if you were kitchen staff, if you were servants to the lord of the manor, if that's what they call them, lord and lady of the manor. So yeah, let's go Spirit Talker then, guys. Yes, I'm here. Thank you. My name is Joanne. Please, can you give me your name? I mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm here for you, to talk with you and communicate with you. Were you someone associated with the manor house across the road? Did you work at the manor house, sir? Or lady? Who's here with me? You said you were here. Could you give me a name? Please, spirits, I mean you no harm. I'd just like to communicate with you. Obviously you can't see it, guys, but the K2's going off. Please, is the Lord and Lady here of the manor? Of the manor house? Is there a spirit in the church? Does someone want to come and speak with me from the church? Please, spirit, please come forward and speak with me.
Blue eyes.
You had blue eyes? Are you a gentleman spirit with blue eyes? Are you a lady spirit? Are you the spirit of a lady? Or were you a stable boy or girl that had blue eyes? Could you describe yourself to me? Can you tell me what colour hair you had?
Occurrence.
Occurrence, whatever that word means. Occurrence, I don't know. Please, Spirit, you're doing so well. K2's going off. Spirit, my name is Joe and I've got Richard with me. We mean you no harm. We'd just like to communicate with you. You can use my energy. Please come and communicate with me, spirits. There's something definitely here, I can feel it. Spirit, please could you give me your name? Can you tell me your name? My name's Joe, or Joanne. And then Richard is here. I come with complete respect for you. We mean you no harm or disrespect. We'd just like to get to know you.
Are you recording?
Yes, we're recording because I can hear your voice. You can communicate, you can speak with me. Are you a spirit who knows what this technology is? Are you a spirit that knows about phones and stuff like that? Are you someone who's familiar with recording stuff? Please, Spirit, please come forward. Come and speak with me. Can you make that device light up again for me? Spirit, can you see me? Can you hear me? Because I can hear you. Please, Spirit, can you come forward? You don't have to be afraid. Please don't be afraid. I'm here as a friend. I come as a friend and I want to speak with you. You can use my energy.
Little boy around you.
Hello, and the K2's going off. There's a little, yeah. The K2's going off. Little boy. Little boy.
Find my body.
Find my body. Little boy, can you tell me your name and I can see if I can find you? Are you in the cemetery, sweetheart? Little boy, come and tell me your name and I'll see if I can find your body. See if we can look for you. Would you like to play a game? Okay, that was interesting because obviously the spirit talker come through and obviously this says that there's a little boy around me and I have got the feeling that there's something here, and it said find my body, so I don't know whether the little boy needs help finding his body. So I'm watching the K2, that's why my eyes keep moving. Obviously there is a spirit here, so it's obviously the spirit of the little boy. Little boy, come and speak with me, sweetheart. Look at the K2 going on. Little boy, I don't like to keep referring you as a little boy. I'd like to know your name. Do you want me to find your body? Do you want me to find you where you're laid to rest, sweetheart? Please, little boy, don't be scared. I want to know your name. If I count, can you tell me how old you are by making my lights go off? Okay, I'm going to count. As soon as I get to your age, can you make those lights go off for me? Okay. Are you 1, 2, 3? You're 3 years old? Oh, sweetheart, are you looking for where you're laid to rest? Okay, darling. Can you give me a sign? Are you in this cemetery? Are you in this churchyard, darling?
Joseph, 9 months old.
Is your name Joseph? No, because the K2, when I got to number 3, it lit up.
Oh, look.
Joseph? Is your name Joseph? Joseph, if this is you, we found your grave, lovely. We found your grave, sweetheart. Are you Joseph? Please, little boy, come and sit with me. Come and chat with me. We can try and find you. Me and you can go and have a look to find out where you're laid to rest. Would you like that? Would you like me to go to the graveyard and see if we can find you? Sweetheart, just make my lights go off and I'll try and help you, darling. Do you want my help, sweetheart? Do you want to know where you're laid to rest? Are you a bit lonely? Can you not find your resting place? Shall we go and have a look in the cemetery together? Shall we go and have a look? Do you want to take my hand? Can you reach out for my hand? And we will go and have a look for you. Because we know that you're 3 years old. Are you looking for your mum and dad? Are you looking for mummy? Do you want to be with mummy and daddy? Little boy, please come forward. Oh God, this is really weird because I'm starting to feel quite sad. I'm starting to feel quite sad and emotional. Oh, bless. Little boy. Joseph, is that your name? That's obviously not. Did that just flash then? Should we go into the cemetery and see if we can find you? See if we can find you where you're laid to rest? See, I get quite upset when it comes to things like this because obviously there's a little boy around me from what the spirit talker said, and obviously he's lost. He's looking for obviously where he's laid to rest. So K2's going mental. K2's going mental. Should we go and have a look then, sweetheart? That noise scare you? It's just a bike. You don't have to be scared, okay? Should we go and have a look, see where we can find you? Do you want to come and hold my hand? And we'll go and have a look. Okay. Okay, we will go. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So I just switched K2 off. Come on then, little boy. Come on then, let's come and walk with me. Let's go and see if we can find you. Obviously now, like I said, I don't normally do this, but obviously I am going to be looking at headstones for a little boy who's 3. Obviously you're going to have the camera on me for a minute, guys, because obviously it's quite disrespectful showing pictures of headstones. But in fact I'll put the K2 back on. Little boy, I don't know whether you can see it actually. Oh, little boy, are you near? Do you know what? I'm just going to have to look for his little headstone. But there's definitely a little, I get the feeling of a little, there is somebody here. Somebody with me, because my arm is feeling heavy. And this happened on a previous investigation, and obviously it was obviously a child that wanted my attention. So see, I don't know, because you've got these little headstones here that haven't got anything on them, and obviously it's a bit run down. I don't know where to actually look, but we are looking for a little boy who died at the age of 3. So whether or not there's this is really weird, because look, it said Joseph, and Joseph was the son of George. See, I don't know, because you've got these here that have just got name, just got initials on them and the dates. So we're having a hunt round for a grave of a little boy who's 3 months old. Okay, I'm 6-year-old. Would that be William, do you think? Do you think his name's William? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Spirit Talker and see if it is, see if there's William, because that's a little boy. So yeah, bear with me, guys. Is your name William? Little boy who wants my help, is your name William? Please, can you try and guide me to where you are? Little boy, if you want my help, sweetheart, I'm willing to help you. You just have to tell me. Please, please, little boy. You please come and speak with me.
Walking.
I am walking. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for your headstone so we can find out that you can be laid to rest. Sweetheart, could you give me... Are you near the church? Please.
Emergency.
Emergency. I don't know what that means. Little boy, are you here? Look, I'm looking for where you are laid to rest. I can't seem to find you. Are you near the church, little boy? Could you please tell me your name? Because I don't really like calling you a little boy. Because I like to know people's names. Are you here, spirit? Little boy? Are you here? Little boy?
Smoke.
Smoke. Did you die in a fire, sweetheart? Was there smoke in a fire?
One light.
There is one light on my device I have under the tree. It's got one light on it. Do you think you could light it up for me? Do you think you could light it up for me? I really can't find where you're laid to rest, sweetheart. I'm going to stop it there, guys, and go ghost tube, in fact, because obviously then you can see the K2. So yeah, we'll stop it there, guys. Right, so obviously I'm outside now, as you can see, and I am...
Surgeon.
Were you a surgeon? Is there a spirit of a surgeon here? Obviously, as you can see, I've got the K2 here. I'm desperately trying to find this grave or the resting place of the little boy, but I don't know where he is. In fact, I'm going to put the K2. The K2's up there. High EMF. Please, spirits, could you make that device light up if you're out here? If you're outside. There we go. Am I still in communication with the little boy? Please, little boy, can you tell me your name? My name's Joe. Is your name Joseph? Is it William? Thomas? I'm just randomly calling out some boys' names. Michael? John? Charles? Albert? Is your name Albert? Is there a spirit of a young gentleman here?
You won't understand.
I will understand. Come and speak with me. Come and speak with me. I will understand. This is what I've come here for, to speak with you. Please, can you make that device go off for me? I'm here to communicate with you. I mean you no harm or disrespect. I do understand. And you can communicate with me. Tell me your story, spirit. Please, spirit, if you're here or you're still around me, can you make my device light up? Can you thank you? Please, can you help me understand? I can understand you. Are you looking? Is this still the spirit of the little boy? Do you want me to try and find where you're laid to rest, sweetheart? Little boy, are you here in this cemetery? Are you lost? God, my arm is so heavy. Little boy, are you trying to get my attention? Because you have my full attention. You have, sweetheart, you have my full attention. Come and speak with me, darling. Come and speak with me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
I want to.
So obviously, I don't know, I'm getting mixed things here. Obviously I'm in contact with a little boy and he's trying so hard because my arms are feeling so heavy. And this is going to bug me now because I really want to try and find, like I keep looking up at the K2. Because I'll put the K2, there you go, the K2 is behind me now. I want to try and get into contact with this little boy, try and find out who he is and if he is actually in this cemetery. Now someone has just said goodbye. I don't know who, but there is spirits here because I feel it. I just get that feeling. But obviously I don't know whether it's a gentleman spirit or if it's the spirit of the little boy, but there's definitely a little spirit here because I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting that feeling. If you're still here, spirit, or if there's any spirit still here, can you make that device go off for me? I want to help you. Please let me help you, spirits. Make that device light up and you can get my help. Do you want help crossing over? Do you know you have passed away, spirit? Please, spirit, please use my energy. Please, any spirits that are here, please come forward. My arms are killing me. Whew. Please, if there's any spirits here, please come forward. I want to understand. I'm here to communicate with you. I'm here to hear your story. Please don't be afraid of me, because I am not here to harm you. I'm here to respect you and try and understand you and try and communicate with you. Please, could you communicate with me? Can you just make my lights go off? If you want me to go, make my lights go off. If you want me to leave you alone, but the spirit of the little boy, I will find out where you are laid to rest. If you're here, I will do some more research, sweetheart. If you're here, if this is the spirit of the little boy and you can hear me, then I will do some more research and I will try and find out where you are and who you are.
Doctor.
Are you a doctor? Am I speaking with a doctor now? If there is a doctor here, can you make that device that's in the tree, could you make that light up for me? Were you the doctor? Were you the doctor of the manor house? Sir? That just flickered then, didn't it? Were you the doctor that was helping people? Did you help the little boy? Did you help people when you were alive? You did so many wonderful things as a doctor. Please, if you're here, can you make those lights go off for me? If you're a doctor. I ask this on all investigations, and I'm going to ask it again on this one. Please, spirits, I have to ask this. Are you a good spirit? If you are, make my lights go off. Okay, if you're negative, can you make my lights go off? If you're negative energy, I don't think there is any negative here because it doesn't feel like there is anything here. It feels very calm. And obviously with the manor house.
Stupid.
Stupid. Do you think I'm stupid doing this? If I was to bring a friend with me who communicates with people like you, do you think you can talk to him a lot more? Because I could bring my good friend over and he will communicate with you. Sorry guys, I'm outside and obviously there's a helicopter or plane going past. Please, can you make that device light up? Because I'm going. I will be going shortly. No, I'm going to leave it there. So, yeah. Okay, spirits, I'm going to say goodbye now. And to the little boy spirit, I will help you, I promise. Goodbye. That was interesting. Obviously there is definitely something here, definitely, you know, because I'm not picking up anything bad, but I just feel that I need to definitely find out about this little boy, because this happened. Go away, Bee. This happened, sorry. this happened on an investigation I did many months ago. Obviously I didn't have the kit and all the equipment that I had, but this started when I came into contact with a little spirit called Laurie, and she was a little girl spirit that I came into contact with at Clifton Road Cemetery, and I used to see her all the time. And there was one particular night I was in bed watching a film with Richard, and all of a sudden I just reached out and shouted mummy and started crying for no apparent reason. And anyway, I later found out that her name was Freda Laurie Cox, but everybody liked to call her Laurie. And her father was the owner of Market Harbour's corset factory. And basically she was lost, and I reached out to her, she reached out to me, and I crossed her over. I managed to find, after research for hours, I found the family grave, and I crossed her over, and since then to this day I haven't heard anything or seen any visions or had any feelings of Laurie being about. So I've got a feeling that this little boy is going to have the same effect on me. My arms are so heavy. So I'm just going to have a sit on this bench. Sit on this bench here. But look at this, look. Look what we're in the company of. Look. They're not so little lambs anymore. Eh? Hello? Look. Look at them. In the warm. Hello? Hello? Oh, look, bless. Look at that one over there. Look. Look at that one over there, look, look. By the trough, look. There he is, look. Little lamb. Ah. Are you walking away from me now? Oh, look at them going. They're not so little lambs anymore. Bless them. Oh, they're so cute, but they don't stay little lambs for long. So yeah, we're going to leave it there then, guys. And like I say, I've got a feeling that obviously this little boy wants my help, and I'm going to give him my help. I'm going to try and find out more about him and see if I can help him. Because like I say, this is what happened with this little girl called Laurie. So we'll just have to see how it goes, but I'll see if I can channel his energy later, and see if he can come through. But yeah, so this is Cotesbach, and there's the manor house. Obviously there's the manor house, look. And I originally thought it was a workhouse, but obviously it's not. It's a manor house with stables and everything. Yeah, this sun's so bright, it's lovely. So we're going to leave it there, guys, and have a lovely day. Enjoy the sunshine. Make the most of it, because tomorrow is meant to be absolutely pouring it down. So yeah, so on another ghost hunting adventures from me and Richard, we will see you on the next adventure, hopefully a better one than this one. So until then, stay safe, be good, love you lots, speak soon, bye.